We begin darshan today in the silent space. Let's meet in the inner space. The physicalities are the fringe of our existence, or the periphery. It's not who we are. Essentially, we are energy beings existing in a source of infinite consciousness. We can meet in the inner space. We have that capability. Let go of the physical existence. Be aware of it, but don't be caught in it as much as you can. Don't let your ego be caught in physical identity. I am the body. No. I exist in a center of infinite beingness, consciousness. An energy embodiment, subtle energy embodiment gives me this immortal identity. Seek to understand that clearly. This I that speaks is not the body. It is speaking in and through a body. The vocal cords are vibrating because of an intention of the subtle body. The mind is navigating from the subtle space. And we can communicate beyond the physical existence, instantaneously, from mind to mind, heart to heart. Hold that in your awareness as you meet in the inner space, that you and I exist in oneness, that we all exist in oneness of being. Though energy identities are different, personalities, but we exist at the center of oneness. So if we let go of those energy identities, those ego identities, we can come to the very center of existence where we are all one, where we are all united in infinite peace, love, goodness, wisdom, and vitality. That's where we seek to meet as we begin darshan today. And if your I needs an identity for its navigation, then let it be, I am that. Infinite consciousness, boundless, changeless, timeless. I am that, I am. The more you center in that, the more you center in freedom, but still with the awareness of all identities. They're still there, but be detached from them. It's called vairagya. A dispassion, detachment towards all identities. They're not you. They're creations of yours. Breathe into your heart space. The breath allows you to calm the senses and calm the mind. And oxygen in the brain and nervous system. Stay detached. Stay observant. Stay beyond the identities of the I, the ego, and just observe. The only thing that exists is the seer beyond identities. The seer. Patanjali says when the fluctuations of the mind cease, the seer stands, abides in its own nature. He calls it drashto. The seer. The seer is in the liberated posture. If we were to call it a posture. It's a seeing. Stay there with me. It's a plea to you to let go of your constant holding on to identity. Let go of it. You don't need it. It brings peace immediately when you are detached. Immediately. The greatest thing that you can do is let go. Swami Vivekananda, in his beautiful poem, Song of the Sannyasin, Song of the Ever Free, he says, let go thy hold, O freedom seeker. Thine is the hand that holds a rope that drags thee on, O wisdom seeker. Let go thy hold. Say, Om Tat Sat Om, he says. That's a freedom song. The thatness of being. I never forget those words. Let go thy hold, O freedom seeker. He says it's sannyasin bold. Say Om Tat Sat Om. Tat Sat means thatness of existence. And Om is the matrix of all sounds that arises from the thatness. Om Tat Sat Om. Just stay with me in that peaceful space of being. It's only about letting go. Nothing to do except letting go. And just being. And as you move the breath, let it happen in being. So the doing is happening in being. Just witness the breath as it moves. Body needs to breathe, and so prana-apana moves. And if mind cannot be totally still, give it the mantra. Om, Soham, Om Guru. In a cycle of repetitions called japa. But the sound in a cycle with the breath. And flow with the rhythm of the breath, the rhythm of the sound, establishing the seer. And remember that the spinal column is at the center of the orbit of the energy. There's an orbit of energy around the spinal column, from root right up to the brow, down to the root again. So if you're flowing with the breath, flow with that spinal column awareness. Up the spine as you breathe in, down the front center of the body, following the spine as you breathe out. The Chinese call that the microcosmic orbit of energy. The meridian that goes up, it's a governor meridian. The energy gathering meridian. And the meridian that comes down is a functional meridian that energizes the body. Let's come back into the awareness of the space around us and the physical body, physicality. And here you need to bring more oxygen into the body and give more attention to the body, that the senses may come alive again, and you become more aware of the elements of nature that surround you. Build the oxygen content of the blood once more. And then we'll do the Om sound, breathing out through the mouth and in through the nose, and then we'll expel with the Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.